are you guys liking that intro? We got a new intro here, guys, and it is nice. You know, we just made it. Again, eventually we'll be getting a better system. But for right now, as you guys saw, we're going to be talking. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. So, yeah. So we're going to be talking about some property management system reviews. There's all kinds of different systems that you can opt into to use when you're going out there and going to property manage by yourself. But which one is the right one for you? Well, let's start looking at some different options, right? We want to see which one is going to be, affordable. Which one is going to offer you those background credit checks? Which one's going to offer you, an eviction or not? Not all two are going to show you an in-depth background. Some of them are just going to give you a credit score and maybe a little tidbit on what's going on with their finances. But let's get right into it, guys. What we're going to look up is a program called Buildium, and we'll see the pros and cons to Buildium. So let me see if I can get it up for you guys. Buildium property management. Let's see if we can pull it up here. Okay, here we go. Most recommended software for, let's see if we can screen share here. I'll add it right next to me. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm still trying to figure out this screen sharing, but we'll figure it out soon enough. Okay. Let's see here. There we go. Here it comes, popping up. See if we can make it a little bit even sized. All right. So what I was talking about earlier is, oh, I see it's showing you guys your own. Let's see if we can fix that. I'm going to turn that off real quick. Sorry, guys. Some technical difficulties already. All right. And we are going to, like I was saying earlier, we're going to look at some different systems. And this one, so let's check you out, Buildium. Let's see what the hubbub is. Hey, what's up, Jack? What's up, Mike or Mitch? And what is up, Jason? How you guys doing, man? All right, so let's check out Buildium. Let's see the pros and cons to this. What happened? Man, we are having some trouble here. Screen share. Share screen. Window. Okay, I get it now. Have to share the window. All right, so let's check this out. Now, I mean, this is the landing page, but we don't care about this landing page. We want to see the pros and cons to you, Buildium. All right. Of course, it's a demo. It's a case-to-case basis. So let's check it out, guys. Hey, if you guys have any recommended property management softwares for us to overlook, put it in the inbox and we will check it out. So pros and cons, let's check it out. The one thing I heard about Buildium in a con, is essentially the reports. It seems like for some landlords and, people that are homeowners are going to have difficulties, navigating. It's not so user-friendly when it comes to the landlords. Hemlane. Okay, so made for mixed use portfolios, single family, small multifamily, community associations. That's interesting. I wonder how it works for community associations. All the other ones kind of make sense, but affordable housing. Hey, that is kind of Hemlane. Hemlane gets recommended by Dion. Okay, this is interesting. So let's see. Allocate rents appropriately. Collect rent on the go. It seems pretty straightforward. File a complaint inspections in the field. So that actually brings up a really good point. Something I like to do with our property management is hold quarterly inspections. Now, if you guys are capable, for those of you at a long range, you can always hire someone to do this. I'd highly recommend once a quarter going out there and making sure your property is doing all right. Most of the time you can catch issues coming up before it actually happens, but not a lot of people do this. A lot of people just set and forget and collect the money. Track every maintenance request. That's a big one. Not all of these programs are going to allow you to have a maintenance request. So that's nice. Let's see what else. So, I mean, let's check out the pricing on this. Buildium, the reason I start with Buildium is because I've heard about this one so consistently locally. So $55 a month. I mean, that's tough to say, you know what I mean? Because it's like $55 a month is, a good amount if you have one rent. So you're making, $200 a month off of, $300 a month off of, if you're doing pretty decent on it, especially in Gary. So it's tough to say if that's worth it. Now, there's a program that I have, like to use, and it's not this one. It's not Buildium. And I'm going to look up this Hemlane here in a bit, actually. But I want to show you guys this one because this one goes with our association, with our Realtors Association. What is it called? Rent Spree. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. This is actually one that works in partnership with. So this is actually the current program that we're working on. Pretty good. It's meant for tenant screening. So it gives you a application. It gives, when it screens your tenants, it gives them for their credit score, screens them for their evictions, background, and then there's a fourth one. I forgot what the fourth one was, so I'll have to check it out. Hey, Jason, I want my property today to have someone sign a garage lease and to look around. Half of the garage rent covers the Hemlane for 4 units a month. Half of the garage rent covers the Hemlane. Oh, I see. Okay. So, it seems like everybody's talking about Hemlane. So, all right, you guys got me. I like this program because it works in tandem with the Realtors Association. You can see it attached to all these different MLSs. From my experience, I don't know if maybe I have a special portal on accident, but I didn't see that it necessarily costed anything. There should be a free standard program. Yeah, so like look at this one, $0 on a monthly per user. So the basic program lets you do all this stuff for free. Let's see. And of course, you'd be charging your applicants. Most places charge for an application fee anyway, so that's not really a big hit. I personally like using this. This is a pretty good program. Let us check out this Hemlane. Let's see, property management. There it is. All right, guys. You guys were recommending this, so what's up with this? All right. Hope this isn't you guys are going to show me something like uber expensive. All right. Property management on your terms. Hemlane. Okay. So $30 a month, $2 per unit, plus $28 base fee. Once you upload a picture, it writes a description for you and access to all of the major sites. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. It seems like this is a good deal. Rent Spree does that as well. So I definitely recommend you guys checking that out. So is the $30 just one flat fee and nobody has to pay for anything? Jesus Christ. Always a heckler, man. All right. Let's see here. Marketing syndication, advising to Zillow, Realtor.com, and 30 other rental application and tenant screening, lease tracking, and management. Okay. So Jason, you're waiting on your tenant to leave so you can get some updated photos. No, I get that, man. I'm telling you, the thing that's underrated is doing those quarterly inspections. I really like them. They keep you in status. You can use that as an argument for rental increases with the housing authority. There's a bunch of big pros to it. This looks like a pretty good system. Let's see here. Financial online rents, lease track. So what's the features? Okay, rental advertising. Guess we'll just start in the top left, huh? Oh, no, damn it. How often does Section 8 do inspections? In all honesty, they only do that annually in December, from my knowledge. I mean, they might do it more for some people, depending on what kind of issues or concerns they have. But from my knowledge, they only do that in December at the end of the year, annually. if you're constantly asking for, rental increases, then, but believe it or not, when I went to that seminar, they said that they will not do an inspection for every rental increase. 90% of the times, it will just be you asking for it via email. It's that simple. Okay. So applicant tracking. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they all have kind of like the basic stuff. I don't know, man. I mean, I think you guys should check out that Rent Spree for free. You can charge a tenant for it. I wonder if you can do that with this, though. This looks pretty simple. Follow Up Boss. If you guys don't know, Follow Up Boss is a CRM that a lot of agencies use, especially just sales agencies. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, it just directly connects to your bank account. That's nice. Eviction support. Oh, okay. So you got 24/7. Is that with like, do you still need your own repair professionals, or do they have like people in the area? Like, Jason said, what I like about Helm Lane is when I'm gone for a month, I can upgrade my plan for the month, so they do everything. Oh, okay. So there can be almost like a virtual assistant, huh? This is pretty neat. You're saying there can be like a virtual assistant that kind of like handles everything. Okay, local support, property manager on Helm. So you're the owner, not the admin. Hey, you guys see this picture right there? I got a Facebook group, Northwest Indiana Real Estate Investors. I got a Facebook group that has my logo on it, if you guys are ever curious. It's real people taking care of it all. Huh. Okay, so it's not automated systems. Helm Lane, 3 steps of property management. Okay. The first one, marketing and tenant placement, rent collections, lease management, and maintenance and repair. So, okay. It's real simple to put an inquiry in. So it almost seems like, would you guys say that it almost seems like there are different levels to these property management systems, kind of like how contractors are, where maybe this one is suited for somebody that is at a bigger level, you know what I mean? Or would you say this can somebody starting in their first project? I mean, this seems pretty good. $30 a month ain't bad. Yeah, that's pretty dang cool, man. Let's see here. So okay, so we got Rent Spree. All right, let me go back to Helm Lane. Where's Helm Lane and their pricing? I don't know if you guys care that much about pricing versus ability. And then where's Buildium? Damn it, this landing page stuff. All right, calculate your price. That's how you know it's going to be expensive. When they don't even give you a base price. They're just like, let us know. What are you thinking? Oh, yeah. They did have a base price. Okay, so now let's really do some comparison here. Okay. Do you guys have any others that you guys want to use as a comparison? Because we're about to see the details. All right. So, and if you guys have any specifics on any other ones or why you like one over the with Buildium, okay. Let's look at the base package. What is look at that top left side. It says what's included in every plan: accounting, maintenance, tasks, violations, online portals, resident and board members, communication. Okay. Your portfolio is taken off, and you're ready to get up into your ready to up your game. Get the essentials to automate your day-to-day. You get your business running from central platform. Okay, that's pretty basic. It looks like every account includes the original that's said in the top left. Free marketing website. That's really cool that it has a free marketing website. New client lead powered by All Property Management. Available for purchase. Okay, so this is something that new client leads powered by All Property Management. What does this entail? Receive leads from property owners and board members seeking property management services in your design. Oh, okay. So this is talking like if you're just working as a property manager, not a landlord. Property inspections. Okay. Let's see here. Starting at $40 an hour. What is this saying that they work with people locally? How would you do that? You know what I mean? All right, then we got, I gotta stop saying tenant screening does not require accredited requirements. So they'll do tenant screening, and then there's enhanced tenant screening, and then there's just enhanced tenant screening again. Okay, e-signatures, $5 per e-signature, unlimited e-signatures, online payment. Incoming EFT transactions, $125. Okay. Oh, so okay, these are going to be your card costs. So it looks like let's see this. Okay, between these top few, okay, let's see how that compares. Is there a free website with the other two? Branded page website, but you got a page here. And then over here, marketing syndication, advertising onto other websites, applicant script tracking. I mean, I would imagine that Hemlane is probably more of a portal rather than its own advert. It looks like it's going into the other programs here. So that's interesting. Okay, so let's go back. So new client leads, I mean, that's property management. You guys don't want to see that. Property inspections starting at $40. I'm still very curious how they're able to do that. Like, how can you say, yeah, we'll do property inspections as an online platform? Well, this definitely doesn't have that. That's interesting. Okay. And anything. So these don't even make mention to property inspections, but my curiosity is, how are they capable of doing that? Okay. So 1+ for Buildium, I guess. And let's see here. So it looks like a website you get with Buildium, a page you get with Rent Spree, and it looks like it's just a portal sign in for Hemlane. Then you get this tenant screen, or no, what did we say earlier? Property inspections here, and then you don't get it in the other two. But I'm still curious how that's even possible. E-signatures, that's interesting. So you put your documents onto there. You can always just email the person, but it is easier to be able to share that. Now let's look at e-signatures. I'm using this currently, and I don't pay anything to be able to use e-signatures. That's why I like it. Plus, this one is what the MLSs are paired up with. Lease tracking, document storage, e-signatures coming soon. Oh, okay. So we got coming soon. So, hopefully that's in the basic package. We should try to get Dana, the founder of Hemlane, to come and speak about the platform. You guys have a connection to that guy? I wish I could just connect to whoever, but if we got a connection to that guy, is this guy like okay. Oh, okay. So let's take a few steps back. How do you guys know about Hemlane? Because I had something very similar where, I had an investor that working with a CRM. She's part of the OREC community. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, support the group. Personally, if I'm gonna be real with you guys, I've had something very similar where, associations come on and, they work in partnerships and stuff like that. So that makes sense. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to push you guys in any directions. If I'm going to be real with you guys, I still think that, this Rent Spree is winning, as far as a comparison here. But Buildium is also a big one. This one seems to be a good system here too. I'm not going to lie. I used to work for a guy, and he worked with someone who had their own CRM. It was called Green something. I understand where you guys are coming from now. All right. So what else? So e-signatures. Let's take that into account. So one strike for Buildium, because that's $5 per e-signature. That's wild. There's no fee attached to this. I know for a fact that they do. Okay, so see here, free online rental applications. That'll even do it for you. I didn't even have to upload any documents, but you can put your own in there. And then e-signature coming soon. So that's one more plus for the Rent Spree. Let's see here, online payment. This one's interesting. Okay, so I know that this one, okay, so incoming EFT transaction. So I'm assuming that's the rental payment coming in. If you pay by credit card, it's 3%. And outgoing ETFs are 50 cents. So there's a charge coming in, there's a charge going out. And then if you pay with a card, it's also going to be 3%. Well, I know for sure that this Rent Spree charges the 3% when you are using a card. As far as charges going in and out, that's a very good question. I'll have to review our statements to see. Do we know if these platforms are more for investing locally or at a distance, or does it matter? Well, I mean, these are online programs, man. I mean, that is a very good question. It seems like if you guys know, I mean, I would say all of them are pretty much you can do at a distance. I don't think that anyone's specific. I mean, maybe Rent Spree is only able to pair up with the MLSs, and so maybe you'll have to be paired up with somebody in that MLS. Maybe that it's a very good question. I think that we should find that out for sure. Mitch, I'm going to do some research for you. I don't think, in my opinion, because this is just my opinion, I don't think it really matters. I think that they're all online. They're all capable of being able to do the same shit. All right. So let's see here. Bank account setup fees. So apparently there's a bank account that you have to have within Buildium, and it's 99 cents per account, or 99 cents, $90 per account. Yeah, I mean, Rent Spree connects. It uses that Plaid program, just like any of the platforms use. Like even my Eventzilla that I did for that dinner. I mean, Plaid system. So that system is just sending that money directly from where it is on that event all the way over to the bank account system. If you wanted him, you would have to choose the top package. Okay, let's see. All basic features, all essential features, full repair coordination, repair price, thresholds and approval, network of service pros. Okay, pretty long range here. Yeah, this is a very, very good point. That is a good point because none of the other programs are going to pair you up. Oh, okay, so this one does for, no. Doesn't look like this one pairs you up with, that's one strike against Rent Spree. It doesn't pair you up with any contractors. So if you guys were trying to do this at a distance, that might be slightly more difficult unless you knew contractors locally. It's because they all have repair people and they coordinate it all. Now I know this one does because why else would it say inspection? That's a very good question. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty cool that they got like a support center. This definitely seems more developed. Let's see here. So that's wild. Bank account system. So one strike for Buildium, you know what I mean? That doesn't require a bank account system. What about Hemlane? Does that require online payments, automatic late fees, and income and expense tracking? Okay. Cool. All of these are cool. Personally, guys, I still like the Rent Spree because it pairs directly with the MLSs. Might be my bias just from me being a realtor. But this system's pretty good too. You know, it doesn't seem like this is bad. But you know, if you guys are starting out, I mean, this might Graham, if you're like deep in the weeds, you know what I mean? You're not like hundreds of units, but you know, you've got like 10, 20 units, something like that. Sounds like somebody would use that around that range. Buildium, I would say, probably could handle the larger side. I mean, they're able to have customizations that can go pretty high up. So I would say like you're a heavy duty guy if you're using Buildium. And then like, Rent Spree, I mean, I think that you're probably on the smaller side. You're probably just starting out. You're probably getting your wings, getting your feet under you. The different one like Hemlane that is free and the Financial Firefighter uses, I can't think the name of. Oh, okay. So there's another one that's like Hemlane. Is it from the same person? I wonder if it's from the same person. That's really interesting, guys. Man, I don't know. What do you guys think? How do you guys feel about the three? It seems like all of you guys were pretty unanimous about Hemlane, but do you guys still feel like that? Buildium is not easy to use. Yeah, 100%. I hear that too. I think that's why I'm saying, I don't know if you guys can hear me well. I think that's why I'm saying, like, I don't know about Buildium unless you're doing like a major operation there. You know what I mean? I think that, and I personally like this because here I can, and I'm not trying to promote this or anything. This is just what I'm using right now. And this one is like straight up working directly with all of the MLSs. So in fact, what's cool is that it makes you a page and connects it to the same programs. And then what, you got to pay for it at a higher, if you end up taking it to the next level, send and e-sign agreements. Oh shit. Okay. Let me take some steps back because I thought that the e-sign was available here, but maybe it is part of an upgraded program. So, okay. So Buildium has the base package e-sign. This one doesn't have e-sign. It's pretty good, guys. Yeah, not the same person, Jason. I hear you. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. What do you guys think about this? You know what I mean? Like, do you guys really like using a program? I mean, I'll let you guys know. I also have how do you guys feel about people, and I made a video the other day where it talked about, what were the preferred and not preferred ways to receive payment? And, cash is not preferred, and all these different types, but I'm seeing people still do it. I'm seeing people that are running around and door knocking. And what do you guys think? What do you guys think about alternatives to these online portals? I think this is the best way to go. You have this, and then you have a contractor. What necessity do you have to use in order to, why would you ever need to be there physically? Hey, Mitch, you said, I feel using the softwares for a single rental might not be financially the best decision. But again, it depends on other user needs. And I question using these with investing at a distance. Streamline is the best, 100%, Chad. I really do think that streamlining is the best. I think that, it's going to depend. Like I said already, Buildium is definitely that higher end. Local leasing agent to a licensed agent for overturn coordination, property showings, inspections. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This Hemlane seems like it has some pretty cool benefits, but it seems like it's the benefits that are cool are kicking up, and on the more expensive side. You know what I mean? That could rack up pretty fast, couldn't it? Online leases, amendments, notices, other legal documents, pretty cool. I don't think they're doing anything that's kind of crazy like that. Let's see. No, not providing you with documents at all on this one. Okay. I just started using Hemlane. Doesn't mean it will stick, LOL. I'm hoping to get out of them altogether after time. I'm just starting with a fourplex, so this would be like a crunch for me. Crutch for me. Yeah, I mean, doesn't seem bad. I mean, if you're using it and it's working well, then that's what matters. You know what I mean? It seems like the reviews are good here. Modern property management. So the person that owns this is involved in the ORAC group. Let's see if we can. Who owns? Come on. Lane. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Send her email. Dana, I don't know. Should I be looking this person up? I probably shouldn't, but okay, I'm curious now. Okay, she's got her own YouTube. Okay, Hemlane. Holy moly, yeah, she knows a few people, huh? Okay. So have you guys watched some videos? Have they done some lives? I'm sure they've done some lives together, huh? It looks like that's her. Kick ass, man. I always respect anybody that goes and pioneers their own way, right? Just seeing that word pioneering. So that's pretty cool, man. And she's in the ORAT community, huh? I wonder what other I wonder if it works like the BSI groups. Like, do you guys think that they have like other? She is on every week with Zuber. Oh, okay. She is on Dion and Mike Zuber's channel regularly. Okay, okay. I have to check it out, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys are throwing some insight my way. I wonder if it's like BSI. I don't know if you guys have heard of that, like those groups called BSI professionals. But essentially what they do, I guess it's also called like a Rotary. And the Rotary is essentially like a group of people and everyone's kind of like a distinctive person and they send out kind of like referrals to each other. So like one person's the CRM or I mean, okay. So like in the Rotary, it would be like one person's the mechanic of the group. One person is the, is the, I don't know, the fisherman of the group. You know what I mean? One person is that, and they never have like a multitude of people that are the same within the same industry. Like, let's talk about Gary, right? I'm sure that Gary might have a BSI group. You know what I mean? If they do have a realtor already, I couldn't go join it because they already got a realtor. You know what I mean? So I'm just curious. You know what I mean? I wonder if they have like distinctive partners and working with them in tandem. I know that the guys out here do that. So, I mean, hey, best to each. That's interesting, guys. So I guess the next question is, right, what do these programs, so I mean, we've already established that this program looks like it's higher end. Download 2024 Property Management Industry Report. Okay, that's pretty cool. What's going on here? This is probably getting sidetracked from what we were originally doing, but curiosity killed the cat, and I am getting curious. So that's pretty updates and systems. Like, seems like a wealth of knowledge through this group. So Hemlane, huh? Hemlane. I probably should learn more about Hemlane and their background. Very interesting. So, how have you guys been doing, man? I are working hard, plugging away. You guys are using Hemlane right now, I understand. I wonder, what are some pros and cons that you guys like to it? Are there are there differences from what I've just read? Because it does seem like they do have here. The one thing I do like is the contractors. You can do a 14-day free trial with Hemlane. Okay. Rental advisory. We instantly advertise on 30. Okay. Applicant tracking automatically tracks and responds intelligently to tenant leads. Okay. That's pretty cool. I'm too new to comment on it. Yeah. No, I hear you. It's more landlord friendly. They also have a eviction guard feature. Oh, okay. Okay. Automatically tracks and responds intelligently to tenant leads. That's pretty cool. So it has like an AI system or some type of avoids costly expenses due to poorly vetted tenants, provides a comprehensive credit report, and checks 24 million nationwide evictions and criminal records to find the most qualified tenants. Okay. Never lose track of your tenants again. Stores all communication. Ooh, okay. Okay. Are we saying, I think I'm going to sign up to do the eviction guard? Sounded good. Yeah. I mean, let's see if we can find that. Where's the, okay, eviction support right there. This one's pretty cool. So it's saying that it'll track your communications. I know that there's some CRM systems that I've been able to use, and I love it. When you're, excuse me, when you're able to, have a report on text messages, calls, all types of different, things within this like CRM, communication comes directly to the point to the phone of assigned to you and attendant. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. I like that a lot. I know that Follow Up Boss does that. Shout out to Follow Up Boss. I mean, that's a great program too. I mean, but that's more for your CRM and keeping track of the people you're working with. This is pretty cool. I do like that. That definitely piqued my interest. Online rent and financials, fast and effortless online rental payments. Yes, tracked communication and all costs you have paid, rent, repairs, so on. Yeah, I mean, okay. You tune a little bit. That's one thing that RentSpree doesn't do. Okay. 24/7 repair coordination. I'm always curious, where do they get their contractors? I mean, there's no way, like they really have contractors everywhere. I mean, they don't know that, this is the first time I looked up this website. How do they know where Northwest Indiana is? You know what I mean? Like, it's amazing. Unless they're really that, maybe they do it off of like a clientele basis. They find out they got some clientele in this area. Maybe their team starts sending out invites to the local companies. I don't know. Allow us to handle tenant requests with a trained team and troubleshoot requests. How do you guys feel about requests, man? One thing that I need to stop saying, I'm saying that a ton. One thing that I seem to not like is the back and forth of being able to take requests and determine if they are worth sending someone out and paying them for. I mean, of course, if there's a light bulb, I'm local, so I could just go. But let's say, how do you guys feel about that? Because it's like, man, like you're doing all of these different repairs. That's going to rack up a bunch of money. You know what I mean? Like light bulb goes out, outlets get burned out. Let's say somebody stuffed, like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't know, man. I think it's such a difficult thing. I think you got to be aware of your tenants, but it's also, you got to put the pressure back too, and be like, hey, it's part of your responsibility to keep up this place. Our experienced leasing agents are here to find you a qualified tenant. How do I get on there? What? That's pretty cool. That is eviction support. I think this is what you guys were talking about, right? So this eviction guard. If this isn't it, I'm going to have to open up another page and look it up. So not stressful. Jason, they have a call center that troubleshoots when a tenant before a handyman is sent out, but that's not a basic package. Okay, so dang. So you're telling me that Hemlane, this program is getting more and more impressive. Okay, I was hating on it a little bit earlier, I'm not going to lie, but you're starting to impress me more. I mean, like all around at a certain point, you don't have to even associate. Like they'll handle everything. That's incredible. And okay, wow. So they got like their own call center people. Chad, he's in the lease details they're responsible for, so they don't call us for everything. Yeah. No, you're right. That's exactly what it is that it is detailed what their responsibilities are. You're an owner, not an admin. Let us help you find the next tenant, follow up with leads, and get your unit prepped all at the same time. Okay. Shout out to Hemlane, man. Like I said, I was hating that press now. Okay. It's very personable. It looks like messaging back and forth. Do you guys get a representative, or do you guys is it just like, a call center, where it's just based on whoever you happen to get at that time? Yeah. Okay. Dan, you impressed me, man. Okay. So let's talk a little bit more about this one. Okay. What are the differences here? So software and 24/7 repair coordination, delegate the day-to-day to us. Delegate the day-to-day to us. Okay. So essential, $53 a month, $25 per unit, plus $28 base fee. So are you saying here that you would have to pay a base fee every time you start having a unit, plus $25 for each new unit, and then it's just continue? Yeah, I'm confused on that. $53 a month. Oh, okay. I'm stupid. So I see. 25 plus equals 53. All basic features, state-specific leases. That's cool. Online leases, amendment notices. There's the e-sign. Discounted legal advice. Discounted legal advice. Does that mean you're still paying for it? It's just cheaper. Repair coordination, diagnosis, and troubleshoot requests. Work order management with your service professional. Scheduling with tenants, 24/7 emergency support. Repair price threshold and approvals. Invoices and payments to vendors, and no markups. Fully visible and control at all times. Okay. What does this mean, compare and view? Is this going to show us other competitors? Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Already on. They're on it, man. Hey, I want to get one of those. For those of you that don't know, the Estate Squared Away website's coming up, and what's so cool is that we got it integrated with the MLS. So you guys will be able to go in there, have personal profiles, be able to put the liked properties that you want, find any property you want, and it's already going to be filtered for you guys specifically for Gary, East Chicago, Hammond, and Michigan City. So it'll be better to use than you're using now from my MLS. It is great to be, get an email consistently, but people lose those emails all the time. They, don't check them. It'll be neat to be able to go into something and see your entire portfolio. You'll be able to, comment on any property you want and personalize, the layout, however you want to do it. So it'll be cool. Yeah, no, I know. It's very exciting. The guy, and I don't want to show you guys too prematurely, but the guy I have working on it right now, he has, I think, 3 more days to finish it. Hopefully he finishes it pretty quickly, but it'll be, and then maybe we'll have it integrate with some of these programs so that you guys can go right into your portals. If everyone's using this Hemlane, then why not put a portal on it? And that way you guys can just go straight to it. Okay. Wow, a lot of free resources too. A lot of educational resources. You guys won me over. I was talking smack at first. I'll admit it. I was wrong. But I'm liking this Hemlane. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look up to see how consistently this lady is on there. And okay, so you got it for owners, for agents, for managers, for tenants. Just curious, what's a tenant perspective? Okay, tenant sign up, making it more like a home. So I assume that they come to this. Can you customize this? Like if you guys make your own businesses, can you like personalize it to your business? I'm sure there's at some point where you can put your logo and stuff like that. Tenant sign up. I'm just curious, what is it going to look like from their perspective? You know what I mean? How many of you guys ever try that? Just to go in and, man, I was hoping it would show us a little bit more before that. If we get enough on Hemlane and Gary, the contractants list, because we can put all people we have, that is a good idea. If we get a lot of people pushing Hemlane in this area, then they're going to be vetting the contractors and it'd be a more secure plan, huh? That would be a good idea. Okay, maybe that's a push we start doing. That's interesting. Man, 3 of you guys too came out and was like, "Hey, this lady." It's like that is interesting. That I like that. Yeah, see, Jason even likes that. Let's start doing it. Yeah, well, why not push this program? It looks like it's a good program. The pricing isn't outrageous. Locations. Is this only on? Aha. Let's see. Can I click on Indiana? Okay. Indianapolis, Browning, Munsing, Cedar Lake. Cedar Lake. We got something. Cedar Lake is over close to the border. Listing leaders. What? Property manager platform in all 50 states. Plus, I thought this was going to be a contract or a contractor. Oh, you guys done got me, huh? How do we get on this list, man? Do I got to pay $1,000 a week? All right, cities and counting, 5,000 cities, over 27,000 units that they're managing. Rent, customer retention. Great information at every page. Get matched with the local agent. Manage on. How do I get on here, man? Now I'm like curious. I'm going to be like researching here. We need a Gary one. All right. Rental calculator. That's cool. State laws. This is really cool. Is this only for the leases? I thought this was going to show us something. Enter your city. And we have the mayor of Gary who can connect us. Mike, for real, dude. If we put in Gary, Indiana, is it going to say anything? Okay. Let's see. Talk to a manager. Services start at $40 a month. Property management specialist. Okay. Okay. Let us help. So this is what you guys been on, huh? Hey, I got to say, I appreciate you guys. You guys are always teaching me something every single time. I appreciate you guys for coming and telling me. Please, I am a student of the craft. I will never think that I know everything. You guys are amazing. So talk to Dana about Gary and our goal. No, 100%. Yeah, maybe we could. Maybe I'm seeing it now. You know, I was wondering at first. I was like, man, I wonder how far this lady is, but I think that we might have a way to make some connection here. This is interesting. Okay. Yeah. Nancy. Hey, I like Nancy. She's a cool lady. She just started hers, Avid Real Estate. Very nice lady. She's over in Gary. And this lady looks like she's doing everything. I know that lady looks familiar, but I know Nancy. If you were not learning, you were doomed. No one knows it all. Always need to be learning. 100%, Jason. I am a very humbled soul, man. You know, I appreciate you guys for always putting some insight. Interesting. I'm going to be working on something here. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about this eviction thing. What's going on with this eviction thing? So you guys said eviction guard. Not collecting rent can be stressful, but it doesn't have to be. Our overdue rent support for you and your tenants will guide you through an eviction process and minimize the risk of a costly court process. On-demand delinquency management. No, you're not, man. Hey, you're a smart guy, man. I mean, if it wasn't for you dad showing me, this info, I don't even know if I should be saying his name. My bad, man, if I'm not supposed to be saying your name. But I can't believe it. You guys are showing me some real stuff right now. Mediation. Hey, I love mediation. I don't know. You guys that purchase properties with me, I always like using this document called an ADR, or alternative dispute resolution. And it's essentially a document that says if there's ever $6,000 in damages or less and there becomes a dispute in the purchasing process, it'll go to mediation or arbitration through the Better Business Bureau. I love mediation. Saves you guys a ton of money, saves us a ton of headache, and it's really, really, really quick. Somebody comes and listens to both sides, does like a middle answer. If both parties agree on it, then we're good to go. Yeah, with Eviction Guard, you pay a one-time fee, and if there's ever a late payment, they begin between them and a tenant to figure out before the eviction. Okay. Local attorney guidance. Eviction is the necessary rock to pair you with a local lawyer. Now, I got a guy named Harris, and Harris Kuklakis, and you guys got to check him out. I refer every single time when I get like an email from when I email you guys on my counterparts. That guy's great. He's only 27. He owns 2 law firms in both Indiana and Illinois. Started in Illinois, came over to Indiana, and very, very influenced in the investment game. So, if you guys ever need a recommendation, I'll always shout him out. But I like this, that it pairs it up. I'm going to even tell him about this. Oh, okay, here we go. So pre-eviction for a flat rate will take the guesswork out of the process. Request us to step in whenever a tenant is late on rent. This includes the cost of the process server for applicable cases. And if your tenant pays rent before mediation, then you don't pay anything. Excuse me. Add protection to all of your rental properties. So, and man, that's only like this. Okay. Flat rate $475. Are you guys pairing these up? Are you guys buying both of these? That's not bad. $5 per unit per month. I mean, you're already paying, so you might as well just tack on $5, I would be upset if it was like $30, $40, maybe. But okay, so you got per unit. Man, I appreciate you guys. You guys are teaching me some shit, man. This is interesting. See, this is why I like doing this every night, because every single time I always challenge myself. I always challenge, you guys and what you guys think. But this is pretty cool, man. So add protection to all your rentals. So you have it when or if you need it. It's an affordable peace of mind. Our mediation process automatically kicks in 3 business days after your tenant is late on rent. See, that's what I like to do. I like to do the mediation process. That's pretty cool. I'd like to see exactly how they're doing that. But yeah, I usually do a 3-day process too before I count it as a late payment. 3 to 7. Okay. Here's more details. Come on. Give us the info. What is the difference between eviction guard and pre-eviction? Do you need Hemlane account to use the? Yes. You and your tenant need to have an account to use the service. Yep. Okay. Can I use the service if my tenants are already past due? Yes. No to eviction guard. Your tenant must be caught up to date on rent before you use the service. Okay. So pre-eviction, you can add it on whenever. But eviction guard, it would make sense. It seems like eviction guard is almost like an insurance. Jason, that's one of my big fears is that they get too popular and the prices go up. Yeah, probably. That's a good point. Hopefully they don't. They're already servicing 27. If they go sky high, then yeah, that'd be something. But man, they grandfather price because there was a recent increase and they grandfather everyone's prior. Oh, so you hop on the train now and you stay. Okay. I wonder if that stays like that if you were to upgrade. Like, let's say you're on a program, you're paying $30 a month, and then you're running to upgrade, but you've been doing this same thing for 30 years. You know what I mean? Or I wonder how that's going to happen. Do I have to be paying customers to use the service? You can use pre-eviction during your free trial. Oh, okay. You must have an active subscription. Okay. Eviction guard, you have to have an active subscription. Can I opt into the service for just one of my rentals? Yes. Has to. You would pay for this one-time service for just that property. By enrolling all the properties billed to your Hemlane account will be protected regardless of the package. Okay. Because I was wondering that too. I was like, okay, so do you get a special discount if you have like a large amount? But it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's just straight up. And start to contact our tenants 1 business day after you submit a request, 3 business days after the rent is past due. Can I cancel the service at any time? Yes and yes. But you will need to pay if Hemlane has already started mediation. Yes, but if you use eviction guard services and cancel within 6 months of your initial subscription, you will be charged a flat rate of $475 for pre-eviction services. Okay, so let me ask you guys about that last question. that last question to me almost looks like Eviction Guard does do the pre-eviction. I mean, it looks like the first steps that they do is the pre-eviction process. That's the question, unless I'm misinterpreting this right now, but okay, so this one says yes, but you will need to pay if Hemlane has already started mediation. Yes, but okay, so then why would you want to get pre-eviction and Eviction Guard? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were answering that, Chad. I see. So it looks like Jason asked you a question. So they're more raised than they were before already now? Okay. Do the tenants need to register to be registered on Hemlane? Yes, all tenants must be registered and have a Eviction Guard. So they have to sign into something underneath these two. What type of lease violations does Hemlane handle? Hemlane currently supports its customers with mediation and notice services for non-payment of rent violations. Okay, so that's just pretty straightforward. Okay, how much does it typically cost? We found that most cases don't end up in the court. Tenants will find alternative means to pay rent or request an early termination when they go through the process. In rare cases that it does go to court, we'll provide a list of local attorneys for you to consider for the court case. The attorney's fees will be based on the local market and vary. Okay. All right, so for the win. I still like Rent Spree, but this one I see why you guys are fans of it. I definitely think we should reach out. I definitely think that we got to put Gary on the map. So we got to figure out. I need to get one of these chat boxes. That'd be cool. Just money, man. Everything's money. Every time you turn around. But hey, guys, thank you so much for coming. Thank you guys again. We had a tremendous time looking at a bunch of different styles of these property management services. And you guys need to check out Hemlane for those of you that haven't seen this video or are going to watch this afterwards. Definitely check out this Hemlane. It looks like it's a great service. I'm probably going to be, substitute it here in the near future. I think you guys convinced me on it. So with that being said, I'd love to introduce you guys to something special. And this is going to be my little outro here. And it's our Estate Squared Away little load up clip. So we're going to start doing this for our agent office hours. So, hey, I made it today. Don't make fun of it. It's a cool little thing. All right. So check it out.